Welcome back to another episode of Kiki with the Real Ones.
With the real ones.
Hey, Jensen. How's it
What's
going?
going on, Jazz? It's going well.
You know, it's Monday. We film on Mondays.
We sure do.
And Monday is soccer day. So I had
It's
soccer.
the best part of Monday. Let me just tell you. Like, Mondays are
You know what?
not ever truly great.
You're so right. I think that's a life hack. Do something that you look forward to on
We
Mondays.
figured it out.
And then Monday work days aren't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually thinking about that the other day. I'm like, Mondays suck, but I'm having a Kiki as well.
Like, do they suck butt? Or do they suck,
Like, they
butt?
suck before 5 o'clock.
I had to take it there. I had to take it there.
Oh, you nasty.
Just clicked. Light bulb.
Anywho, yes, that's a life
I'm
hack.
crying because our producer is literally crying right now.
She is so sick of us.
Whew. Okay. Oh, sorry. That was a good one, y'all. Sorry.
So, no, we're not sucking that. Well,
Right.
Mondays suck, comma.
There
But-
it is. If you throw a lip smack in there, that's like a comma.
So, how has your week been? Your last week, since we're at the beginning of the week.
So my week was good, you know.
Any-
Work was good.
You know what I want to hear about.
Oh, you want to hear about
Any dates?
Ooh, okay. Yes. So, I went out.
I saw you Friday and you were coming from a date. Did you go on another one?
Same one.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Same one. Arguably the worst date I've ever been on. Actually, it was. It's not even arguable. It was the worst. We went bowling, and you've known me since we were in like 6th grade.
You're a bowler.
That should never happen on a date.
You bowl.
You should never, because I'm too competitive. I take it too seriously. I'm there to win, but like have fun and get to know you all at the same time. And none of that goes together, right? But anyway, if you're there for it on the other end and reciprocating it, it could be a good time.
Yeah. If you're.
But this guy was so weird.
Why?
His name was Carl. Okay.
I instantly think of Carl from Summer House.
All right.
Like, that's
so
what I'm
he-
picturing.
Okay. No, because Carl, even though Team Lindsay, Carl
Team Lindsay all the way.
cute. This Carl was not. Okay. So I don't know. And I tried not to judge right away, right? Not going to be judgmental. But his mannerisms throw me off a little bit. Okay. We're bowling. This right here is your line where you can go to throw. He threw from back here.
He wanted to impress you. So he was showing off.
Throwing it a little bit too far. What are we doing? Anyway, that wasn't the worst part, right? The worst part is when you go on a date, you should give them your 100% attention to them, right? Get to know them. I don't need to get to know your past relationships.
Oh, no.
Has nothing to do with me. Wasn't there. Don't care. 4 different women we talked about. 4. Know all their names, too.
Carl. You know all their names. Carl.
What were we doing?
Carl.
No idea. So he's talking and talking. And meanwhile, while he's talking, sweating. So at first, I'm not going to lie. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, okay, it might be a little cute. Like, he's nervous.
Yeah, some of us
You know
are.
what I'm saying?
Some
like,
of us are gland challenged.
you know,
You know?
I get nervous as well. I'm hoping that I'm not sitting there sweating. But, like, he was sweating. Saw it through the polo.
Oh, poor Carl. He wore a polo.
He wore a blue polo. So, like, at once there was a little blotch. 1 frame later, couple blotches. By the end of the first game, start of the second, whole shirt splotched. Okay. But again, gland challenged. We're going to let it go, right? But he keeps talking about all these women and what went wrong and what was wrong with them. Red flag. It's always them, right?
Yeah.
I can admit if I've been on a date, it could be me that was the problem, right? We just didn't click.
Of course.
It is what it is. Sometimes it doesn't work out. No problem. God has a plan for all of us. He couldn't accept that. Insert text messages.
Oh, no. He
Okay.
followed up.
I am the person that never wants to ghost anyone.
You're too real.
Anyone.
You're too real for that.
I'm too real. And you know what? I like to be nice. I want to we were on this adventure together. It didn't work out. I want to let you know. Move on.
So
Move
mature.
to the next.
So mature.
You know, like I'm really trying to be there, right? well. Okay.
Oh no, I'm afraid.
All right. So he told me he made it home after the date. Okay. He got home safe, right? On this date, by the way, at the very end, when we're standing outside, he asked if he could kiss me. I told him no, which should be fine, right?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Respect it, right?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? He literally went, rats! Like, darn.
Did he say rats
He
or
didn't say
darn?
rats in my head. I heard rats. He just was like, oh, darn it. And I was like, it was like the 100th red flag, but okay. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't going to lead you on by, it's not me.
Yeah.
I'm not that girl. Not going to happen. Right. So I don't want to ghost anyone. I left that date. We went out afterwards. I wanted to just, I was not going to talk to you maybe till the next day and just tell you how it didn't work out and be honest. Mm-hmm. You move on. I move on. We go our separate ways. Good luck. On. So I get a text.
Oh no.
And again, you might need to edit, producer. I'm not going to ghost, but I was very frustrated with our date. Meanwhile, exclamation point. Why? Why are we yelling?
Okay, why are you aggressive?
I felt like things were really hyped up to be incredible, and they were not. Then when you were on your phone during the date, that was a big deal for me. I found it disrespectful. Took a phone call because I couldn't be near you. Because I would normally agree.
Wait
That's
a
rude
second.
as heck to take a phone call.
The unmitigated gall.
Mitigated. But I needed to get away.
But first of all, you don't know me.
You know?
What gives you the continue reading? Because this is crazy.
I found it disrespectful. Then you not letting me kiss you at the end of the date was insulting. I was not happy. Plus the distance thing, your work hours, getting up at 2:30 a.m. every day and only able to see you maybe once a week due to our conflicting work schedules sealed a deal. It definitely sucks. I found you attractive, but it just didn't work out, which is very unfortunate. It's very, all capitals, frustrating for me, honestly. I actually liked you. And then when I didn't answer, 40 minutes later, every girl I go out with wants to take things slow. It's becoming a broken record for me. I'm 37 years old, and I am not in my 20s anymore. I'm getting older, and you are getting older. First of all, mind your business. I want kids, and that clock is running out. Didn't respond, because I'm keeping it classy. I'm not responding to the negativity, right?
Better than me.
Mm-hmm. Right. Just wait for it. Next day, which was yesterday.
After no response.
No response. I get, what is your opinion? I didn't feel like we connected, and that date was a huge, all capitals, letdown for me, to be honest. I broke his heart. I was really disappointed that things didn't work out. You seemed cool, though. 25 minutes later, no response. Here he goes. All right, fine. If you are going to be a effing see you next Tuesday, then you can go yourself. Literally, verbatim. And when I read that, that's when I'm like, now I'm responding. Now, Jensen's in the building, no longer Katie. Katie's gone.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
And then, 3 minutes later. 3. Thank you for paying on the date, though. At least that kind of makes up for my time being wasted for 3 hours. Ooh!
I'm gagged.
Literally. So, my response. Are you ready
Tell me
for
you
this?
gave it to him.
Drink to my
Oh my god, I'm
response.
pissed.
Ooh.
I'm actually mad.
Actually shook. Like, I'm actually surprised that it took this long to
I'm
get to
pissed
one of these.
off.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Trying to keep it classy. My opinion is this. Sometimes in life, things do not work out. It's okay. Sometimes you try and it doesn't work, and we don't get what we want. And it is what it is. Before our date, I was excited and hopeful. Before our date, you knew about my hours, my work schedule, and the distance. None of that was new information. Yet you still... Yet you still wanted to go on the date. This is the reality of dating in general. Sometimes there just isn't that connection once you meet in person. But for me, I wasn't fond of the fact that you kept talking about every woman you've been dating. You mentioned 4 different women and what during the course of our date and what went wrong with it. I never needed to know any information about them, and it made me super uncomfortable that you kept talking about them. Advice for your next date? Don't talk about past relationships so much. You're right, we did not connect. For me, there wasn't an attraction romantically the more the date went on. Hence why I actually took the phone call. I might have said we could have been friends after this, because that's the vibe I felt. But with this reaction of yours, absolutely not. It seems like a childish outburst, and quite frankly, I want nothing to do with it. I even paid for everything, and you're still being this rude afterwards. Not very gentlemanlike. Wow. And to be mad about not getting a kiss, again, childish. If a woman doesn't feel comfortable enough to kiss you on a first date and wants to take things slow, you should respect her feelings. Take the hint and realize she's not ready for that. It's not all about what you want or feel. Good luck to you, and I hope you find what you're looking for. At that point, when I hit send, I then saw the "see you next Tuesday" text. And I said, wow, and now you call me that? Haha, that's cute. Because I feel like if I respond with anger, I don't know what people are capable of.
And he's
I'm
absolutely,
not trusting it, you know?
You could tell.
I want to live my life. Not happening. So then, online dating sucks. This is him. There is no happy ending. Statistics say you have less than a 3% chance of meeting your person. I absolutely hated our date. That was just an entire waste of time. My response, an absolute waste of time at that. Agreed, he said. You and Sarah, which was one of the 4 women that he spoke about, you and Sarah were just god awful. I don't deserve this.
This isn't real.
I can't keep putting up with this. Hence why I absolutely hate online dating with a passion. No one can give me what I want. I just can't catch a break, and that sucks, to be honest. And this is my favorite part. I responded, I don't deserve this reaction from you just because it didn't work out / something didn't go your way. You've been blocked. And blocked. And I have no idea what he said afterwards, and done.
What? The absolute audacity. That
could you believe it? Like,
I've never heard anything like that in my
life.
That's crazy.
It doesn't oh my God, so many times in life do things not go your way, but you can't react that way.
I mean, mental health is real.
Like,
and
I felt it. Like, that's what I meant by his mannerism. Like, I felt it. I felt it all. And then that happened, and I'm like, I'm trusting my gut.
Does he know where you work?
Unfortunately.
In the city?
I do not work in the city.
No, does he know the city in which you work?
If he remembers, if he was paying attention. But he was probably thinking of Justine, Sarah, Ashley. Like, he was probably thinking of all the exes of why they were so wrong for him.
Because people like that show up at the job.
That's why I tried to be really, really nice.
Wow.
You know?
That's insane.
But that's where we move forward. And now I have a date Sunday. And guess where we're going?
Please, I hope not bowling.
I'm too smart for that. The Bears game.
Ooh, that should be fun.
I know.
Okay.
Going to the Bears game. Very excited about that. So
hopefully it's not too cold.
75 degrees is what it should be.
Oh my God, that's
hopefully it stays that way.
That's the perfect day.
Know?
What is this, Sunday? Okay, cool.
Sunday.
Period.
We play the Panthers, so hopefully, and it's my first Bears game ever.
Really? Ever. That's exciting. Mm-hmm. Where are your seats?
In Soldier Field. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You're right.
It'll be good.
I'm in the stadium for the first time ever.
That's going to be really fun. That's a good date.
I know.
Okay, well,
so hopefully
it's a hard act to follow, but wow. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Sometimes people are really audacious.
It's crazy. I could never. Even if it went wrong, I don't know how you can react that way.
You have no right over somebody else's body, period.
None.
For him to even comment, this is a first date, for him to comment about you not letting him, that's crazy.
To tell me I'm insulting because I didn't want to kiss you.
Crazy.
And to say the date was hyped up It's not that it's hyped up. It's not like it was like you saw a commercial and then that movie was hyped up to be really good. And then you saw it and it was let down.
He saw that you were awesome, but like you weren't feeling it.
Wasn't feeling it.
It's you, Carl.
I had more fun bowling.
I know you did.
And I love to bowl, but like I know 98% of you watching, it's bowling.
Last time I went bowling, I won. I've never won in bowling before.
Only the real ones.
I'm just
Be
saying.
winning at bowling. You know what I'm saying? That's because I taught you well.
I beat Lindsay.
Oh.
I'm just saying. It was the first time. I remember. You remember?
Were there bumpers?
The fuck? No. Jordan had bumpers, but.
Okay. But I really wanted to take up bowling now. Like, again. Like, I want to go get fitted. I want to go bowl. Like, let's start a team.
I don't know about all that, but I will go bowling.
Anchor. Actually, I'll be the anchor. Let's just be honest.
What is this anchor?
So, usually there's
I don't
want to
sit at the back.
I want to be last. I'm the anchor.
Listen.
The only sport I'll be cocky in is bowling. I'm the best.
Have you gone to main event? I don't know if I want to bully you. You're too good. Have you gone to main event?
Be on the same team, silly.
They have laser tag there, too. Now I'm good at that.
I've never been laser tagging.
Oh, I'm so good at laser tag.
We gotta do it.
So good. It's so fun.
We gotta do it. Just like when we said we gotta do an escape room together.
Yeah, I'm good at those too.
Me too.
We sound so like
we're so conceited. I mean, you know when you're good, you're good, right?
But I am. I know what I'm good at.
Right.
I don't talk about what I'm not good at.
There's nothing wrong with being confident. You're
just
fine.
Sounds like I think I'm good at everything. I just don't mention or have a need to talk about things I'm not good at. Like
badminton.
No, not bad at badminton. I mean, who's bad at badminton?
I remember getting hit in the face with a racket.
Tennis. I'm not great at tennis.
Oh, tennis is really difficult.
I'm also bad at softball. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I quit sophomore year or junior year.
I'll when we played softball together. That was fun.
Our coach asked me if I could see. Coach Morgan? No, Coach Lee.
Coach Lee.
He was like, I was a strikeout queen, okay? He's like, can you see? It's like, all right.
That's
you know what?
Oh my God,
I received that. Next year, I'm going to go out for track. And hey, I did it in college, so I must have been all right.
Why couldn't he just like coach a little more instead of...
I took that feedback. He was very nice about it.
Coach
I love
Lee.
Coach Lee. Do you know
loved him.
he is still coaching? I went to a football game Friday, and he's still there. He looks the same. I'm talking 20 years later. He's still coaching.
Insane.
He looks the same. I
still
talked to his
football?
Yeah, I talked to his wife. He has a kid that's about to go to college. Yeah, I didn't even know he had kids. But yeah, shout out to Coach Lee.
Shout out.
You know, it's because of you. I did track in college, and I got a conference ring. So, you know,
all to him.
I just had
telling you that you were blind.
And then, and then my track coach was the one that told me about rugby. It's like,
wow. And
then I met Lindsay. Thank you, Coach Lee.
Oh, he set it all up.
I'm sorry about your terrible date. That's a date from hell. We should not cut any of that.
And let me tell you, it needed to happen. So God's got a plan, even if it's got those negative moments, to set me up to hit one out of the park.
Oh, beautiful.
And here we go.
Beautiful. Here we go. Listen, there are more than 9 innings in life.
So we got extra innings?
Yes.
I love it.
There are however many innings you need to meet the great Bambino.
I got a double header.
You got double header?
I mean, we played double headers in softball.
There was so much.
I know. There were 2 games.
Too much. Like,
could you believe it?
Has time for that.
I'll never forget. In college, we played like 6 games in one day.
That's absolutely crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Absolutely insane.
Glad I couldn't see the ball.
Who made that up? Who made those rules?
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Kiki with the Real Ones. Catch us next week where we get an update on Jensen's next date. Hopefully the Bears win and Jensen does too. Peace.